Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ari. I'm a Taurus Sun, Cancer Rising, Aquarius Moon, and a light path number 7. If you're not new here, thank you for watching another video of mine and choosing to support me further. It does mean a lot to me. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe before you do leave this video, especially if you're able to relate or connect with this reading. Today, everyone, I am here with a general love tarot reading for my Tauruses who are watching. So if you have Taurus as your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or anywhere in your chart, then this reading may resonate or apply to you. So Taurus, today will be channeling any energy in regards to love, making its way towards you. This energy could already be in your life currently. As always, feel free to apply anything that I say to any area of your life. Does not have to be love specific. And please only take what resonates, Taurus. But let's go ahead and get into it. I hope everyone's having a beautiful start to September. But first, we're going to start with some oracle cards to see what themes or energies might be relevant at this time for Taurus. Let's see what we have, please, for Taurus here. All right, let's do one more, please. Okay, Taurus, let's get started. First, we have happiness, wholeness, overjoyed, smiling. We also have nightlife, gamble, take a risk, Vegas, and waves, emotions coming and going. All right, Taurus. So, of course, our tarot cards will help us with these energies or these cards so far. But as of now, with the happiness, nightlife, and waves, I feel like butterflies are relevant. I refer to the feeling antsy, or it's like I'm so excited, I can't wait. But then at the same time, as time leads up to this moment, I'm nervous because I'm so excited, but then it's a new feeling. So someone could have you feeling like this, Taurus. You might have this effect on this person, but I feel like more so for you, Taurus, with the nightlife, gamble, take a risk, Vegas, maybe there is a decision that seems like a risk for yourself because you have everything as you want it to be, as you like it to be. So when you allow someone to share your energy or give your energy to, it might be like, I hope I don't lose. I want to win. I want to double what I already have and not take away from what I have. So maybe that could be relevant towards, we have waves, emotions coming, going. I feel like this is just the intensity of feelings here. And it's like, even when something good takes place in our life, we could mourn what we're leaving or what we're graduating from in that chapter of our life. So could be in butterflies and depending on what is taking place in your love life right now, Taurus, these cards could have different meanings. Of course, we have happiness, wholeness, overjoyed, smiling. So what came to mind is you're not at the, even if you've hit or you feel like things are standstill, it's plateaued, you're not there yet, Taurus. So keep your eye on the prize, keep your head up to the sky, Taurus. But let's go ahead and get into your tarot portion here. Let's see what we have for Taurus, please, when it comes to love. Okay, we do have the Five of Pentacles here. What's to know, please, with the Five of Pentacles energy? Okay, we have the Eight of Swords, Taurus. Why do we... Okay, I am going to take this card, the High Priestess, because as I was splitting the deck, this card came out. I feel like we can't go wrong with the High Priestess energy. Let's see what else, Taurus. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Let's do one or two more cards, please. We have the Moon, Cancer and or Pisces energy. Queen of Swords, reverse. We'll take it as reverse for now, and our other messages will help us clarify. But So far, we have the Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, Taurus, the High Priestess, the Knight of Pentacles, the Moon, Queen of Swords reversed. This song, I'll keep holding on. I'm not sure if it is called that, but that's what came to mind. I feel like Taurus, you're trusting the process here. And going back to the butterflies feeling, I feel like it's more so what will happen next. And sometimes we could be so preoccupied on the future, but we're walking into it, Taurus. It takes time. So in regards to love, I feel like you were excited to have something brew and start out with somebody special to you. However, that relationship or connection may have felt confining in a way where you didn't have that freedom or that openness that you would have liked to have with this person. Say you two were polar opposites, and that's not to say polar opposites don't work, but some people don't understand us, and not everybody will, Taurus. So I feel like just facing, if it was a realization like that or a feeling like that, it's like, this is hurtful. I'd rather, because there was a reason why I was attracted to you, why you were attracted to me. And yet we spent this time together just for it to go sour, and like determining, and some we don't know until we get there, but I feel like this is a feeling of, I wish I would have been able to determine where we should have stopped before we got started sooner than later. Because with the Five of Pentacles, Taurus, I feel like you've normalized this person being in your life. I feel like you're used to including them in your day to day, even if it's just talking to them, texting them, calling them. But I also feel like it's this bound or confining feeling that you might feel. Of course, only take what resonates. But to follow up with that, we have the Eight of Swords. I feel like it could be that question of, will this change? Is is this just the beginning of what love feels like? But then at the same time, there's like a pit in your stomach, Taurus. So it's like you're trying to make it make sense for yourself. And you might be in your head second guessing your gut feeling. We do have the Queen of Swords reversed. So Queen of Swords reversed, um, sometimes our emotions, it really does bring us in, especially with this moon card upright. So you, Taurus, may be referring to the memories or what you thought would be, or it's like, yeah, we're different, but really we could build on top of our differences and expand something bigger, something broader. So I feel like Taurus, that's what um that's what you might refer to. We are in eclipse season, Taurus. If you've seen the full moon, emotions running high, so that could definitely be relevant to something that you're experiencing when it comes to love. But anyways, Taurus, I feel like feelings and emotions bringing you back in to the point where you might compromise what is best for you emotionally, spiritually. So, of course, it's up to you to discern, decipher, and figure out, follow your heart, Taurus. But I feel like the High Priestess is your intuition, or just understanding what you've gone through and starting from there, Taurus. Sometimes it's like, oh, the harsh truth is actually this, but the components that have added, like I never would have thought putting my heart out there to this person and them putting their heart out to me, but yet we're just incompatible. I didn't know that that could result to not feeling love for each other. Like, so it's like evaluating how you feel at Taurus and going from there. And it might be like a tough band-aid to rip off, but I feel like you've realized the truth about a relationship or a person, and it's like, I know what to do, but it's hard to start. But things take time, Taurus. Knight of Pentacles, even it's also reminding me of when, say, two people break up and it's hard to be away from each other, so they might spend time together here and there, but to each their own. Maybe you're distancing yourself from this person and this connection in a way like that. But let's see what else we have for Taurus, please, moving forward. We have the Six of Pentacles, Taurus. What's with the Six of Pentacles, please, for Taurus? Okay, King of Pentacles. Let's see if we should clarify the King of Pentacles upright or reverse, because we do have a Six of Pentacles upright, Queen of Wands. Okay, Ace of Swords. I think we'll keep it reverse, Taurus. I think, okay, so we'll keep those, and then one more, please, for Taurus. Knight of Cups. Let's actually do one more. Oops. Okay. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and do one more after we get through these, Taurus. We have Six of Pentacles, King of Pentacles reversed. We also have the Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords, the Wheel reversed, and the Knight of Cups. So Taurus, going back to feelings of, oh, we're not compatible, we're not equally yoked. However you might feel, I feel like abundance, it's like sometimes we know that more could work out for us, or we have the feeling if we just stayed in our own lane, if we just focused on ourselves. It could be hard to juggle helping yourself and trying to help somebody else who you just want to see them do better, but they don't want your help. So you're giving attention to someone who is denying it when you could give that attention to yourself. So King of Pentacles reversed and Six of Pentacles upright, Taurus. I feel like maybe it was an issue with this person's maturity, or even them not having their things together in a way that made you feel comfortable. You could have been the provider here, Taurus, as far as resource wise. That could be material items, that could be money, but just energy, effort, action that really will help you to get into a place of abundance together. So I feel like if you've ever experienced Taurus, you leave, or yeah, say you get out of a relationship, and now that you feel the truth or know the truth and know the outcome, it's like, I spent all this time on us when I could have focused on me, on my passions. So with the Queen of Wands, Taurus, I feel like that's what this energy right here is bringing you to. Queen of Wands and the Ace of Swords. I do apologize for the glare here, Taurus, but it's like I'm going with my heart. I'm going with, I am taking that risk for myself because I feel like I've stayed complacent for too long with you, for too long with myself. And I feel like, Taurus Sun speaking, I feel like sometimes we could get out of our comfort zone sooner than later, than when we're just fed up with getting the same results that aren't the results that we know we could achieve, especially when someone else is in the mix. So it's like, I'm just tired of feeling that feeling. And perhaps that's relevant to, because our sister sign is Scorpio, and that is rebirth. Scorpio is a sign of rebirth. So it's like when it's time to go, Taurus, it's time to go. And I feel like that's when a new you arises that was already within you, Taurus, but taking charge, taking control. And with the wheel reversed, sometimes it's our plan versus the universe's plan. Just because things don't go as we want it to, or it's like I took a detour, or now we're in some traffic. It's like that burnt toast theory, Taurus, where every time you're held up, it's for a divine reason. So you didn't get into this, or you weren't caught up into that. So just being thankful, Taurus, or grateful, or seeing the silver lining here. We do have the Knight of Cups as well. Let's do 2 future and or advice following the Knight of Cups, please, for Taurus. Okay, one is the Three of Pentacles, but the first card is the Knight of Swords. Okay. Let's do one more actually. The Hangman. I feel like this person, they were able to have a hold of you, Taurus, but they lost that privilege in your life because Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, Taurus. I feel like your energy changed up on them, and it's like you're 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 physically not there. Especially with the Hangman, it's like I've made up my mind. I'm no longer staying put because I already have a feeling of how this will work out moving forward. So yeah, Taurus, I feel like leaving this person behind, and then with the Three of Pentacles, them wanting to work it out, solve it out, but it's giving the ship has sailed energy. All right, Taurus, let's highlight a couple signs here. First sign we have is Leo. Of course, any sign might be relevant. We also have Sagittarius. Let's do one more, please. And Scorpio. Let's do one more, actually. That is Sagittarius again. Taurus. So we also had Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius with the wheel, and Pisces and or Cancer with the moon. So yeah, Taurus, that's what we have. Could be done with an Aquarius. Of course, does not have to be the case, but thank you all for being here. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye.